Hi everybody, it's Julie and I'm here with my final flip through of my journal that I made for the February Fabric and Favorite Junk Journal Challenge. I am calling this journal Were I a Violet, and it's a little chunky. I chose to do 2 signatures, and they are in here with a 5-hole pamphlet stitch. I've done a ribbon closure, and of course one of our things was we needed to make a tassel with a bead dangle. I did that a little different. That was yesterday's video, and instead of using chain, because I didn't have any in my kit, I used ribbon. And I made beads out of paper and eyelets and lace and fabric and the little flowers. And I love the way this turned out. I also used my metal brad and charm here. And it's attached with one of the paper clips that I used from my binding kit. So yeah, so let's go ahead. Take a look. The patch on the front, the cover patch was made during a Friday freebie. Remember, we do every Friday we have a freebie. And the Dear Julie Julie Facebook group, you can find it in Patreon /DearJulieJulie or BuyMeACoffee /DearJulieJulie every Friday. The freebie for Friday, March 1st has already been added, and because we have a new challenge that comes out tomorrow. Okay, so it has the fabric. I've used the fabric on my spine. I used a book. Okay, so the book was called Buried in Books. But I added a piece from the lined paper pad inside there to make my spine. Okay, and so I've used one of my favorites, which was the ribbon, as my closure. And so here we go. So it does lay a little, you could go through and take out all the embellishments, and then it lays pretty flat. So inside, I went ahead and I used napkin. Here's my info spot. And then I did a card. This was using one of the Patreon cards. And I've used plastic to make my pocket for the inside cover pocket. So there's my inside cover pocket, my info spot, and my card. I did add some of the fabric here, and this is the fabric from the Valance that I used. I did use a paper pad, so you'll see several pieces from that. And here we have a card from the Spring Blossom. Okay, and it's a fabric pocket here with a couple of little inserts. This is from the dictionary. You'll see I used the gold, or what is it? Antique brass metallic wax. We have a little ruffle here with some ribbon on that. Okay, so all of the elements in this challenge, you had to use fabric and one of your favorites. You got to pick 4 favorites, and then if you did the bonus, you got to pick a 5th favorite. Okay, so we have a little waterfall of goodies here, and then we have from the purple kit, one of the purple floral kit, we have this handkerchief, and I've gone ahead and cut at the edges and backed it with a second paper, and we end up with a spot here that somehow didn't get a card. I do have a few extra cards. Okay, antique in leaf. there. This is one of my stamped pages, and this little goodie gets to go on here. And I do have a paper clip from that we made a while back, but your binding kit would have 5 clips in it, so you can use your clips when you do a Dear Julie Julie challenge. After you bind your journal, you can use your clips. Okay, so here we have a double pocket, and I ripped the edges. We have this card, and we have a card from the paper pad. Okay. There we have, this is the one that you can move. What did I call that? And it's on a tag that has a job. So it has a pocket. We have an index card. I used several of these purple index cards that I had in my stash, and that will just go right down in here. I'm gonna look for what that was called. Wiggle round hinge tag. Okay, so this was our wiggle round hinge tag. That was a required element. This is the collage page from Lavender and Pink Roses. There's one of the stenciled pages. There's a stamped page and a couple of cards inside this. And, oh, this is our card that is in our snippet. Okay, we had to make a 15-inch snippet. This is one of our patchwork tags with mystery. So you lift it up and you've got places to write. Okay, so mystery is writing space. Job is something else. It's holding something. Okay, so this is the center of the signature, and I went ahead and I put those two pieces together. And then we have this. Another one of the patchwork tags. This one's mystery is, oh, it's this little guy. Okay, and there's a little pocket here. And we'll add a flinch card that has been printed on scrapbook paper. And we've got a fun ribbon technique here. Here we have an antique ribbon technique. Here's the other side of our map. And this has a tuck space. Okay. And then you've got this little goodie. This is the thing that Big Mama showed us with the tape. I added one of the clusters here, and this was kind of a funny little note paper that we made, and it needs a couple of, we'll give it that, and one of those. Okay. Okay, that goes right in there, and it holds that other piece. The tuck spot will be held down. It's totally a mystery. Okay, so on that side, and then this side, you can hold that down. Okay. So it ends up, it's an envelope flap or envelope flip up. But under the flip is where we put our writing space. We've got some more writing. Here's another stenciled page, and this is our paper clip that we made on Flinch Card Day, and we made it, looks like a towel rack. And we have our little Flinch card covered with a napkin here, and it's a little note paper. You have a really large tag here, and that is made from the tear book. Got a little bit of pretty lace here. So this is a tuck. We have antique writing or antique ribbon technique there. We have this tuck has 2 pockets. So let's see. It's a double tuck with no, I didn't do the double tuck with pull out here. But it's a double tuck with mystery. We have our bookmark here. And another one of the antique, no, this is patchwork. And its mystery is right there in the pocket. Yeah, more journaling space. Okay, so this one goes in that pocket. Got a double pocket here. And then you have this pretty one with the hummingbird from the hummingbird kit. And here you have another stamped page. You have a stenciled page, a stamped page, and this card. And then this little goodie that we made that has all these tiny little cards in it. Okay. And that's being held in the lace down here. We added our little fabric guy here. And this is the other side of the waterfall. 3 pages. And we have a pocket that needs to be added as a flip to that flap right there. Okay, turn that over. Okay, so this is the pocket that I made out of the calendar, and then we embellished on top of it. And then we have this card. This was another Freebie Friday idea. Okay, and then this right here, this is one of the violet pages. It was the wallet page printed on address labels. I used the whole page in this journal. We have this fun little card here. This is the belly band that we made this week. So you've got your little card here. This just pulls out, and this pulls out for journaling space. Okay. So, and we did a simple closure here, just pulling this. The ribbon is a little thicker than the hole, so we just pulled that through. You can see the paper clip there. Here we have another stenciled page, and we've got a couple of note papers that we made. This one is from the paper pad. This is our refrigerator with wrapped sandwich. So you open the refrigerator and you've got a wrapped sandwich. So this is our wrapping, and this is our layered sandwich inside of it. So giving you some more pages. I have 4 inside here. So again, this is the wrapping, and this is the refrigerator door. It was just a strange little thing, but it was kind of cool because if you had a specific project that you wanted to be writing about or something, you could write it in this little area. And so there's that. So this is a card for inside of our snippet. This is one of the cards, and it is sewn into that. Okay, this is a little flip that we have going on over here. So we got our flip flop with our pages. It's a true flip flop, so it literally flips and flops. We have the index card here holding a couple of cards, and those were from a Freebie Friday. And then hidden is our hidden journaling card. So it is actually hidden in that. And I didn't put it in there. It goes right in here. So you might not even know that that is there. And that's the idea of a hidden card. Hidden journaling card is that you not even possibly know it's there. Here is another one of our postcards. We used some cheesecloth here, added a cluster. Here we have another stenciled page, and it's part of the calendar. Paper pad, and I did coffee dye my paper. Okay, so this was the belly band that we made on top of the dictionary page. Okay, and then I have this made from, it's from my box of leftovers. That was one of my favorites that I kept. This was one of my clusters. And then we have this page. This was from one of the things that I used also. Some digitals, calendar, and then we've got a couple more of, this is my favorite lavender striped page from my mom's stuff. Okay, so here's the center of the signature. You're going to be able to see how we glued this together. After the flip through, I have putting the final touches on this for you. Okay, so things that maybe you hadn't seen so far, and that is from one of the cut apart pages from the paper pad. Added some of the beautiful lace, and then right here we have the metals, brads, and a charm. Here's our flip up stack a note, and I combined it all together. Okay, so it's my flip with a stack a note, and like I said, I combined it all together, added a cluster to the edge. We have some lace here on the edge, and we have the antique ribbon technique tie up there, kind of holding it all together. Here is our index card, hidden journaling card, and I did a policy envelope style closure. And so you open this up, and you've got a card here. You can write here, you can write on that card, you can write on this. And if you know that it's there, you can also write on this hidden journaling card. Okay. So the index card was my favorite. I'll come back to this. Got some fabric here. Okay. Then more stenciling. This is a paper clip that we made. It's holding two of the masterboard cards. That was from one of the mini challenge in the challenge. Then we have another card here. This is the other side of the sandwich. So you've got these pages. Then you've got, this is how I held the wrap. Okay, so the lace came here. So you can watch that video and see how we put that in there. Here's another stamped page. and it has two spots for things to be added. That was our last page. And then here I added my little flippy dippy, and we need some things. Holy moly. I think that'll fit. So this is from Courting Lady Jane. That can go right in there. And then this was from our Friday freebie. You can add one there. And this was from the Spring Blossom kit. Okay, so it's full. We've got a fabric pocket. The back has the dictionary page and some of the napkin there. I love the way the cover turned out. I love the way this whole journal turned out. It is journal Were I a Violet. It has a 2.5-inch spine, and the book itself is 5.5 by 8 3/4. Okay, so not our usual 9x6 cover. It's a little bit smaller cover, and yeah, so this is available in the Dear Julie Etsy shop, and so I hope you'll check that out. And also check out all the digitals that are on sale. They are the flash sale digitals that I've been using this week for my 100-day project. And you guys haven't seen those so much that I've still got to edit the videos. But I hope you enjoy and find something to celebrate every day. Oh, right now I'm going to go ahead and show you how I added in all the final touches here. And so go check that out while I go ahead and finish putting this back together. Okay? Check it out. So here is my journal. I just need to add the final touches. And so we'll go ahead, we're going to put that up there. And you have already seen a flip through. And let's see. Okay, I'm going to want to possibly do something with that. Okay, so I'm going to go through. I've put some things in that need to be, their page needs to be finished. So here we are going to go ahead and glue this down. Okay, so I'm going to put my glue on here, maybe. Never fails, huh? Okay, so I'm going to put my glue here. And on the very tip. Okay, we'll put that down. I have one of the clusters, and we're going to put that on top of that. So this is the center of the first signature, and I decided to put an envelope in it. There we go. And I have, from the master board, I have this tag. And we're going to go ahead and put that in there. And then we're going to come over. And you know what? I think that's all I'm going to do there. Okay? So that one is in. This one I added using the paper clip. Okay, those are in, those are in. Okay, so for my first edge, okay, I think this is the first. Well, actually, it's going to be the second edge, but we're going to go ahead And I'm going to cut this in half is what I'm going to do. Okay, so we'll go like this. This is my snippet. And we're going to cut it in half. And I'm going to use the side, this one. Okay, here. And I kind of want to check it and see how it looks. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and put my glue on the actual edge here. Now also this this edge is going to be able to be like a little border tuck, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and put this back on. And check it one more time with it closed. Yep, I like it. Okay. Come back, make sure that this is all down. I have a little card. I'm just going to put that in there because remember, everything has to have all the pockets, tucks, everything needs to be filled. So we're going to take this one back up, and this one is going on here, and this one we're going to turn over, okay, like that, I think that side is more what I want to see from the outside, okay? This one, okay, so we'll do the same thing again. It's going to be a border tuck. We'll just come up along here. And this is our snippet. And I'm going to grab, okay, there we go. And I'm putting some of this fabric down at the end here because it wasn't as long as the page. Okay, and I can go ahead and add this card. Okay, and how does that look? Oh, we did not go out far enough, you guys. I hope you don't mind my showing you the real here. Okay, because we want when it's closed, I want to see it. Okay. I want to see the edge. So, but you know what? It actually was pretty close. Okay. Make sure it's down. Okay, so that is that. So we're going to go back here because this is where we were on checking things. Okay, so here we have a cluster, and I'm going to add that right here. It'll give us a little bit of fabric at the edge. Okay. Okay. This is good. Good. Okay. Here we have the center of the second signature, and I did move things around as to what was going to go in here, but we're going to go ahead and close up our pocket. It's our fabric privacy envelope pocket here. Okay, so that will go down, and that closes that. Okay, and then I'm going to close this from the inside. Okay. You know what? And we're going to close this one up here. So let's put glue across here. And then come down and put it across here. This way we don't have to wait. Okay, so this can go ahead, and that's going to go there, and this is going to close up here, and we'll hold those down. And by not closing the outside edge of the short pocket, it will leave us more room for whatever's going to go on the inside. Okay, so these two are going to go in here, and then this one is going to go in here, and that one's taken care of. Okay, and this is done. Okay, so this is the hidden journaling card, remember? So it's a hidden index hidden journaling card. Okay, hidden. And we are going to go ahead and we're going to glue this, and it's going to be a flap. Okay. So we'll just come up here. And that will be a flap. I'm going to put it right down here. We had this flip out page that was either going to be a flip or it could be a border tuck. But we are going to make it into a flip. We got to let it dry before we flip it. But there you go. That is going to be our flip. Okay. So let's make sure that we can. Yep, we're good. We're good. Okay. So this is an index hidden journaling card. Index hidden journaling card. There we go. Got this, got this. This one is being held on with a paper clip. Got those two and that back there. Okay, so I think I have put everything on inside. Okay, we're still pretty we're pretty thick there. Okay, so for my closure, we're gonna go ahead and I have my favorite. Okay, remember this is part of the cover. I had not totally finished the cover. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my ribbon and I'm going to go around, and I decided that this was the ribbon I wanted to use. I had the other purple, the thin one, but I thought that this would be the prettier one to use. So that is what I'm going to go with. Okay. And so I want to glue this down. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to put my glue right under. If I can find a way, when I'm having a ribbon closure, if I can find a way to attach my ribbon so that it doesn't get lost, disappear, that's what I like to do. Okay, so there's my ribbon closure. Now, I had made this pocket during one of the sorry, I'm thinking here. One of the Friday freebie. Okay, so it's got the Were I a Violet music, and I just thought that that would be perfect for the front. It also has some of that really pretty lace and fabric. Okay, so for my cover, I have used the ribbon. That is one of my favorites. And I've used fabric on the spine, and now I'm using it also on my cover patch. I'm going to attach this. Okay. And we have inking, we have lace, we have digitals, we have stamping, because we stamped on that, all going on here on my cover. Now, I like a cover to be more flat, like this one is, because I usually, you know, they go in like this. So this is what we've got on the side. I love that look. I do have a tassel, and I think the only way that I have to attach it is using one of the clips from making the journal. Okay, so I guess we'll go with this. Okay. Okay, so there's my tassel and my bead dangle. I did a bead dangle is different. I made it on ribbon because I had no chain or anything like that. So, and then if you saw that video, it's attached. The bead dangle part is attached using the dragonfly and the leaf right there. And so then I'm going to come over here, and I am going to put just a couple of the little flowers. Okay, so the little violets that I've been using on the inside, I think that is going to work. Okay, so the beads that I haven't used, I have like 4 more, I can't believe it, but I've got at least 3 or 4 more journals that I'm making with my purple, my lavender things, the Freebie Fridays that we've been making, all those things, I have them. And so I will be finishing a couple other journals. I like this. I like how simple that is. I'm thinking, yeah, I think I'll add one of these. So this was from one of my 100 days, the 100-day project, and I showed you how to use the flinch card. And so I'm going to add that right under there, so it's just peeking out. Okay. Okay, so I have my big bow here. This is what my edge looks like. I love how it turned out. And so, yeah, so adding everything to it, like I said, you've already seen the flip through. I do have several things that I'll be adding into other journals, but everything is in here that I made for my February fabric and favorite junk journal challenge. I hope that you joined us and that you were able to finish. If not, tomorrow is March 1st and it is time for a new challenge. If you are a diamond, emerald, pearl, or topaz Patreon, your sneak peek is already in the Patreon. And the full video and your entrance to the group will happen in the next few hours. So I look forward to seeing you there. Find something to celebrate every day. Have an amazing day. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye. Bye-bye.